Dear students, grade A. Let us start our session with Civics, Unit 2, Local Bodies, Rural and Urban. In this session, we are going to learn about the structure and functions of rural and urban local bodies, the Grama Sabha and purpose of Grama Sabha meeting, the special features of Panchayat Raj, the participation of women in local bodies. Corporation. The government of Tamil Nadu declared some municipalities based on high population and high revenue. The list of corporations in Tamil Nadu: Chennai, Madurai, Coimbatore, Tiruchirappalli, Salem, Tirunelveli, Erode, Thuthukudi, Tirupur, Vellore, Dindigul, Tanjavur. Currently, 3 corporations have been established by Tamil Nadu government. Totally 15 corporations in Tamil Nadu. Chennai Corporation, which was founded in 1688, is the oldest local body in India. Local bodies. Local bodies are structures to fill the needs of people. Local body is classified into rural local bodies and urban local bodies. Urban local bodies are categorized into city municipal corporations, municipalities and town panchayats. City municipal corporations. A city municipal corporation is a local government in India that administers urban areas with a population of more than 1 million. Municipalities. Areas which have a population of more than 1 lakh and a high amount of revenue and is found in the level below the city municipal corporation is called a municipality. Town panchayats. A town panchayat has about 10,000 population. A town panchayat is between a village and a city. Tamil Nadu was the first state to introduce a town panchayat in the whole of India. A city municipal corporation has a commissioner who is an Indian Administrative Service officer. Government officials are deputed as commissioners for the municipalities. The administrative officer of a municipality is an executive officer. Rural local bodies are categorized into village panchayats, panchayat unions and district panchayats. Village panchayats. The village panchayats are the local bodies of villages. They act as a link between the people and the government. Villages are divided into wards based on their population. The representatives are elected by the people. The elected representatives: Panchayat President, Ward Members, Councillor, District Panchayat Ward Councillor. Panchayat Union. Many village panchayats join to form a Panchayat Union. A councillor is elected from each panchayat. Those councillors will elect a Panchayat Union chairperson among themselves. A vice chairperson is also elected. A block development officer is also the administrative head of a Panchayat Union. The services are provided on the Panchayat Union level. District Panchayat. A district panchayat is formed in every district. A district is divided into wards on the basis of 50,000 population. The ward members are elected by the village panchayats. The members of the district panchayat elect the district panchayat committee chairperson. They provide essential services and facilities to the rural population and the planning and execution of development programs for the district. The local bodies are governed by the representatives elected by the people. The constituencies are called wards. People elect their ward members. The mayor of the city municipal corporation and the municipal chairperson are the elected representatives of the people. The people elect them. The corporation deputy mayor and the municipal vice chairperson are elected by the ward councillors. Functions of the village panchayat: water supply, street lighting, cleaning roads, drainage system, laying down roads, activation of central and state government schemes, parks, libraries, playgrounds, etc. Functions of the city municipal corporation: drinking water supply, street lighting, maintenance of clean environment, primary health facilities, laying of roads, building flyovers, space for markets, drainage system, solid waste management, corporation schools, parks, playgrounds, birth and death registration, etc. Revenue of the village panchayat: house tax, professional tax, tax on shops, water charges, specific fees for property tax, specific fees for transfer of immovable property, funds from central and state governments, etc. Revenue of the city municipal corporation: house tax, water tax, tax on shopping complex, professional tax, entertainment tax, vehicle charges, funds by central and state government, etc. Grama Sabha. A Grama Sabha is formed in every village panchayat. It is the only permanent unit in the Panchayat Raj system. Grama Sabha meetings are held even in smaller villages. The Grama Sabha is a grassroots level democratic institution in a village panchayat. Those who have attained the age of 18 years and whose names are found in the electoral roll of the same panchayat can take part in a Grama Sabha meeting. The Grama Sabha meetings are conducted 4 times a year. Officers like the district collector, the block development officer, teachers, etc. also participate in this meeting. The people can freely express their needs. Meeting must be conducted on 26th January, 1st May, 15th August and 2nd October. Apart from these days, the meetings can be gathered as per need or during emergency. These are called special Grama Sabha meetings. Panchayat Raj. Mahatma Gandhi advocated Panchayat Raj as a foundation of India's political system as a form of government where each village would be responsible for its own affairs. The Panchayat Raj Act was enacted on April 24, 1992. April 24 is National Panchayat Raj Day. Special features of Panchayat Raj: Grama Sabha, 3-tier local body governance, reservations, Panchayat elections, tenure, Finance Commission, account and audit, etc. Role of women in the local self-government. All local bodies have a reservation of 33% for women. In the 2011 local bodies election, 38% seats were gained by women. As per the Tamil Nadu Panchayats Act 2016, 50% reservation for women is being fixed in Panchayat Raj institutions. Local body election. The tenure for the representatives of local self-government is 5 years. The election to the local bodies is held once in 5 years by the State Election Commission. Every state has a State Election Commission. The Tamil Nadu State Election Commission is situated in Coimbatore in Chennai. In this session, we learnt about the structure and functions of rural and urban local bodies, the Grama Sabha and the purpose of Grama Sabha meeting, the special features of Panchayat Raj, the participation of women in local bodies. Thank you.